Your head drifts forward, your shoulders roll inward, and your lower back develops that strange arch that makes it look like you're slowly devolving instead of evolving. The worst part is you usually don't even notice it anymore. It only becomes obvious when your neck starts aching, your shoulders feel tight, or your lower back suddenly reminds you it exists. Bad posture sneaks up quietly and then stays loud. The good news is this isn't permanent damage. It's a pattern your body learned, and like any learned pattern, it can be corrected with the right approach. Your body is extremely good at adapting. Whatever position you repeat the most, your body assumes that position is your new normal. Sit all day with poor posture, and your body will reorganize itself around it. Some muscles become weak and inactive, while others stay tight and overworked, all to make that bad position feel comfortable. The real issue isn't sitting for a few minutes. It's sitting for hours, day after day, in the same slouch posture. Over time, that repetition reshapes how your body naturally holds itself. Here's the encouraging part. If your posture adapted in the wrong direction, it can adapt back in the right one. Posture isn't fixed by willpower alone. It's fixed by consistent movement and proper muscle activation. With the right routine, you can reverse years of slouching. In just 10 minutes, you can start undoing the damage caused by long hours of sitting. When done consistently, this doesn't just reduce pain. You'll look taller, your waist will appear slimmer, breathing will feel easier, and your movements will feel smoother and more natural again. Let's start with the upper body, because tight shoulders and chest muscles are some of the biggest posture killers. You don't need fancy equipment for this. A resistance band, a towel, or even a broomstick works. The goal isn't to sweat or feel exhausted. The goal is restoring shoulder mobility that's been lost from years of sitting and slouching. This movement helps open the front of your body and reminds your shoulders how to sit in a more neutral, upright position instead of constantly collapsing forward. Grab a towel with a wide grip and pull it apart slightly to create tension. Keep your arms straight and slowly raise it overhead. Then bring it behind your back as far as you can control. Once it's behind you, pull your hands apart a bit more to increase the stretch across the chest and shoulders. Then return the towel the same way, slow and controlled. Start with a wide grip and gradually narrow it as mobility improves. Aim for 10 to 20 reps without forcing the range of motion. Next, we're fixing forward head posture, where your head sits inches in front of your body all day. This one is simple but effective. Place a finger on your chin if it helps. Pull your chin straight back, creating a deliberate double chin. It may look awkward, but that's exactly the point. Keep your eyes forward and your head tall. This is not a nod or a downward movement. You should feel a stretch at the back of your neck. That sensation means you're reversing the posture you sit in all day. Now it's time to open up the entire front side of the body with a cobra-style movement. Sitting folds your body forward. This does the opposite. Lie flat on your stomach with your feet hip-width apart and toes pointing down. Place your hands under your shoulders. Squeeze your quads slightly and pull your shoulder blades down and back. Lift your chest forward and upward, focusing on lengthening the spine instead of pushing aggressively through the arms. Hold the top position for a few deep breaths, then lower with control and repeat. Finish the upper body work by reactivating the lower traps, which are responsible for pulling your shoulders down and back. These muscles often go inactive with poor posture. Stand with your back against a wall, keeping both your upper and lower back in contact. Avoid flaring your ribs or arching away from the wall. From this position, raise your arms and slide them up along the wall slowly. You should feel your mid-back working. Perform 15 to 20 controlled reps. This helps reset shoulder positioning and completes the upper body routine. Now let's move to the lower body, because fixing posture from the shoulders up while ignoring the hips doesn't work. Everything is connected. We start with the hip flexors, which are almost always tight if you sit frequently. Drop into a tall kneeling position with one knee on the floor and the other foot forward. Slowly glide your hips forward until you feel a stretch at the front of the hip on the kneeling side. This stretch targets a major contributor to poor posture and lower back discomfort. As you stretch the hip flexor, squeeze the glute on the kneeling side. This step is crucial because it pulls your pelvis back into a healthier position and makes the stretch far more effective. Hold the stretch for 20 to 30 seconds, then reset and repeat. Perform 3 rounds on each side. This movement alone can make you appear taller, reduce strain on your lower back, and improve how your hips move throughout the day. Tight hip flexors quietly disrupt posture, and this helps correct that imbalance. Next, we wake your glutes back up. After hours of sitting, these muscles often shut down and stop contributing properly. Lie on your back with your knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Before lifting your hips, gently tuck your pelvis by engaging your abs and glutes. This sets your spine in a safe, neutral position. Push through your heels and lift your hips using your glutes, not your lower back. At the top, pause and squeeze your glutes, then lower slowly and repeat. Perform 2 sets of 10 to 20 reps, focusing on control rather than speed. Once this feels solid, you can progress to single-leg glute bridges. These help fix side-to-side imbalances and ensure one glute isn't doing all the work while the other stays inactive. Strong, active glutes support proper pelvic alignment and reduce unnecessary stress on the lower back. This activation is essential for posture because the hips play a huge role in how your spine stacks and supports the upper body. To finish the lower body routine, we let the lower back relax. When posture is poor, this area often works overtime trying to compensate. Kneel on the floor, reach your arms forward, and slowly sit your hips back toward your heels. Allow your spine to relax naturally into the stretch. Don't force it. Gravity should do the work. You should feel a gentle, comfortable stretch through the lower back. If it feels sharp or aggressive, ease off. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds and repeat for 3 rounds. This stretch helps release built-up tension and restores movement to the spine. It reminds your lower back that it doesn't need to carry the entire posture problem by itself. By allowing it to relax, you improve overall spinal balance and comfort. This completes the lower body routine and ties everything together. When both upper and lower body are addressed, posture improvements feel more natural and sustainable. Ignoring one side of the body usually leads to incomplete results, so this balanced approach is key. Now let's talk about how to actually use these routines. Take a screenshot and save them on your phone so they're easy to access. You don't need to turn your day into a workout session. If you sit for long periods, staying seated for hours straight damages both posture and focus. Instead of waiting until you feel stiff, take short movement breaks about once every hour. During one break, run the upper body routine. On the next break, do the lower body routine. Each routine only takes a few minutes, but the effect is immediate. These short breaks pull your body out of a slouch position and reset your alignment. Make sure you complete both routines at least once per day. Consistency matters far more than intensity. When done daily, posture gradually improves without forcing anything. Even on busy days, a few minutes of targeted movement can undo hours of poor positioning. This approach makes posture correction realistic and sustainable instead of overwhelming. While these exercises work, posture is part of a bigger picture. Long-term posture improvement doesn't come from one routine alone. It comes from how you move throughout the entire day. Breaking up sitting time, standing more often, and walking regularly all support better posture. This is also a great excuse to increase daily step count. Movement keeps joints healthy and muscles active, preventing the body from locking into poor positions. The more variety you give your body, the better it adapts. Strength training also plays a major role in posture. Strong muscles help hold you upright, while weak muscles allow gravity to pull you forward. Training your body properly builds the support system posture relies on. Combined with regular movement and the routines you've learned, this creates lasting change. Good posture isn't about forcing yourself to sit straight all day. It's about building a body that naturally holds itself well. When strength, mobility, and movement work together, posture improves and stays that way.